Hey everyone, Josh Crowfoot here with Crowfoot Law Firm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We're here on day 2 of Commercial Real Estate 101, how to protect yourself when negotiating a commercial real estate contract. Today we're going to discuss eminent domain. Eminent domain is when the government takes your property and gives you just compensation for it. In the context of a commercial real estate agreement, if you are the buyer, you want to make sure that the seller gives you notice of any letter they've received from the federal government, the state government, the city, the local municipality that is telling them that they are going to take a portion of that property. As far as ways to protect yourself in an agreement, if you're the buyer, you want to make sure that you get, one, a copy of the notice. Two, you want to make sure that you negotiate within the purchase and sale agreement that you can walk away for whatever reason, no matter how much of the property might be taken away. Three, if you can't get a unilateral right to terminate with no conditions, then what you want to do is negotiate a certain percentage reduction off of the purchase price. So if 10% of the land is going to get taken, then you get 10% off the purchase price. Another consideration to take into account is what is being taken from the property. So it may be that the government is only taking 10% of the land that you're buying, but if it's going to cause a problem, like let's say reduce the amount of parking spaces that you need to run your business because the government's taking 10% to widen the highway, that's obviously a problem, and you want to make sure that you can get out of the contract if that's the case. If it's a small portion that's being taken, but it landlocks your parcel so that you no longer have access to a major freeway, that's also a problem. So even though they're only taking 10%, really they're making the whole property valueless, right? And so you always want to negotiate a provision that's going to allow you to get out of the contract in that situation. Eminent domain provisions usually aren't typically heavily negotiated. They usually, people don't really spend a whole lot of time on them. But if during your due diligence you catch wind from the seller that they have received a notice, you definitely want to pay attention to that provision and hire an attorney to negotiate it for you. Thank you.